Hello everybody, welcome back to Voyage. Today we're going to be going over the new Triochrome palette by Natasha Denona. So let's go ahead and jump right into the swatches, then we'll go into a review, and then we'll finish with this look. As always, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, leave me a comment down below. And if you guys love the channel and you want to support it, the best way to do that is to use my affiliate links that are down below to do some shopping. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and jump in. Alright, so there were the swatches. I cannot wait to break down this palette with you guys because when I first saw the palette and opened it, I thought, oh, this is so beautiful, but I don't know how it's going to be on everybody. This is very avant-garde, cool palette, but who's gonna wear this? And I have some tips for you guys. So, first of all, let's start off with the palette and the cost. So here it is. It's the Natasha Denona Triochrome palette, and it retails for $129, and it is a limited edition palette. So take a look at those colors. So unique, so stunning, and I'm going to break this down with you guys because it is such a cool concept that she came up with when it came to the layout of this palette. So let's jump into that. So I'm actually going to read to you what it says on her website. It will help you guys to understand how this palette is meant to be used. So let's start with the top row. I'm gonna read this to you guys as I'm showing it to you. So here's the top row here. So the top row here is for the Trailblazer. And it says, it's inspired by those who look outside of the box to create avant-garde looks. The middle row, the True Enthusiast, is for those mastering new techniques to create all types of looks. And the bottom row here is the Total Flip for those who want to create everyday, more classic, soft and subtle looks. So when you look at this palette and you first open it, me included, I went, oh wow, this is a lot of kind of bold, jarring colors, acid greens, you know, a lot of purples, muted tones. And I thought, well, I know as a makeup artist how to break this down. But for some people, they're going to open it and go, oh my goodness, like, how do I wear this palette? This seems like for somebody who is much more on the youthful side or somebody who is looking to do something more editorial. And that is definitely not the case. If you take this row out here, look at how neutral those are. Those are actually really soft, pretty colors. This is for those people who want to do something a little bit more outside the box. Whereas this is your everyday look. A lot of people look wonderful in purples because it helps bring out a lot of brown in the color eyes. If you have blue eyes, it'll actually harmonize really well with blue eyes. Green eyes obviously look really great with purples. It brings the green out. So this is going to be really pretty on most people. Now this row is really soft and subtle. Take away this kind of more bright tangerine orange, and these are really soft, pretty colors. They're just an everyday eyeshadow look. So the palette is much more user-friendly than it lets on. Such a beautiful palette. Don't be scared to try it out. There's beautiful shifts that are in the middle here to give you that iridescent look. They're very creamy as usual. Natasha Denona does a fantastic job of creating wonderful formulations, really great color payoff, longevity, does not irritate the eyes, and just is so stunning. Just look at that, you guys. The color shift on these are insane. Be intimidated by it. For those of you who are on the fence about it, it's so much prettier and so much more wearable than you would imagine. In fact, after I do this look, I'm going to do the other look, which is just going more on this side, the purple kind of pink shift. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and go into the next product that goes along with the palette really well. So I got the Chromium liquid eyeshadow. I did this one in another video and talked extensively about it. In fact, said that I wasn't going to buy them. I wasn't really sure how they would work on my eyelids. Unfortunately, I find a lot of these formulations when it comes to these liquid eyeshadows actually dry my lid out and enhance any kind of dryness and crepiness I have on my lid. So I was very trepidatious about jumping in to buy these. Didn't want to have a very flaky, dry eyelid, but they don't dry out. They're so creamy, and they just, look at this, you guys, they stay on the lid really beautifully. They don't dry out, and they just grab light fabulously. So let's get into the one that I bought before, which I already did a review on, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys today since I got this one recently. So let's go ahead and get into these. So these retail for $28. So these are water-rich, jelly-like texture. They actually have hydrators in them so that it doesn't dry out on the lid and do any creping or flaking. Every pearl in here has 3 shifts. It has one main dominant color with 2 pearl shifts in it. The illusion of a makeup artist because it has so many different colors in the actual formulation that it gives you a lot of different layers, so it looks very well executed and very complicated, but it is actually an incredibly easy application technique. I'm wearing Scarab today. It has a green gold shift to it, so I paired it with the first row and the Triochrome palette, which is the Trailblazer row is what she's calling it. So these two are on my eye together. And of course, stay to the end and I will show you guys how to create this look today. Now, as you can see, I didn't put anything much on my lips because I didn't want to have to compete with the eyes. That's the main focus here. So very neutral, try to just do a very rosy cheek and lip and then a bold eye. So the Scarab here, which shifts green and golds, and then I have the Infra Nude, which has a reddish nude brown as it shifts as well. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch that for you guys. I already have this one here, which is the Scarab, and here is Infra Red. As you can see, it's a beautiful rose gold shift. And as you move, it gets a little bit more on the bronzy side, a little bit of that gold, and then it turns to a rose gold kind of pinkish color. So I'm so glad I bought these. Absolutely love these. In fact, I'm probably going to buy a couple more because they are limited edition, and these are just not only really fun, but they're actually very day-to-day friendly to waking up your eye and giving you a very finished, kind of cool, modern look. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, if you have any questions or comments, do that down below. I'm always happy to answer any questions you might have. And let's go ahead now and get into this look.